I wonder if you can compare and contrast kind of what your life and careers have been like inside the Disneyland Fire Department and outside an exterior fire department.
No, honestly, they bring both different things. I started 21 years ago with Los Angeles City Fire Department, and then 6 years later, I ended up here with the Disneyland, and I didn't think I was going to last. And here I am 15 years later. I mean, doing the magic, protecting it for the cast members as well as the guests that come to Disneyland on a regular basis, as well as providing a service with the Los Angeles City Fire Department. It's I couldn't ask for anything better than this.
Same. Completely different types of work, but I started here as an EMT with first aid, with guest first aid, for about 6 months prior to becoming a firefighter here. Just kind of providing help to cast members, guests, and everyone in between. And then it's a little different, different job descriptions, but at the end of the day, we're still providing a service to the public, or the cast members and guests here, and doing everything we can to make their days a little better.
Did you guys respond to the fires, and can you tell us about that?
Sure. So I was working at the Sierra Madre Fire Department the night that the Eden fire broke out, or I guess the Palisades as well. So yeah, we were on shift. We got recalled as extra bodies just to help deal with the wind event that was going on in the San Gabriel Valley area. And the Eden fire broke out. We were kind of monitoring that. We monitored the Palisades fire. And next thing you know, the Eden fire started cresting over our neighboring hills. So we went to work and just did what we could to help put some fires out, try to save some houses, do what we could to help out. And just we did what we've been training for our whole career.
I was actually working here at the resort when the fires broke out. As soon as I finished my shift, I actually responded to the same thing that he was saying with a recall, and ended up being attached to the incident for almost 23 days.
Which incident?
Pacific Palisades.
What did you guys, I know you probably did a lot in 23 days, but can you talk about some of the things you did on the first night?
It's hard to explain, like, the conditions. We plan for brush fires, we plan for wildland fire, we plan for all this stuff to go on, but the conditions and mood of all of what's going on, I've never seen anything like that in 21 years. I'm pretty sure that most people would say that they haven't seen anything like that. So.
Guessing you didn't come back to work here for 23 days?
No, they actually worked with me. I talked with the managers that are here, and they understood, and they allowed me to continue working over there, and then pick up the pieces when I came back over here.
How does it feel today to be honored and thanked with the cavalcade and all of the other exciting things happening?
It's humbling. It's pretty cool that Disney is able to recognize not just those of us here, but all the firefighters, police officers, EMTs, and so forth that responded to those events. It's a super cool gesture. Feel honored to be here. Also very humbling, and also a little bit awkward too during the cavalcade because we're not into all the recognition and parades and stuff. So there's definitely awkward, yeah. But I know there's thousands of firefighters who deserve to be in the parade with us. That did a lot. Everyone worked together to try to make things work.
To carry out what he's saying, I mean, it's truly an honor. How many pieces there's to represent the women, the men and women of the fire service, and be able to be recognized. It truly is an honor. I think there's plenty of people that are just as deserving as both of us. I think we're just one of the lucky ones that recognize. But it's fantastic that Disney actually is recognizing and appreciating everybody that provided a service during that whole time frame.
Is it a different experience being here today with everyone being recognized than on a normal day at the resort? Does it just feel different?
Yeah, it's like I said, for us it's awkward because we're in the limelight, but we're usually behind the scenes. It's this to be put out there and recognized just for the work that we normally do. It truly is an honor, and it is, like I said, it's really kind of awkward because we're not used to it. We're not used to being, hey, come over here and do this, versus just doing what we normally do on a regular basis.
What's a little known fact about the Disneyland Fire Department that most people don't know? That you would like to get out there?
I think everyone kind of knows. I don't know. I don't know what would be little known because everything's.
I mean,
out there.
we don't actually work at the fire station on Main Street.
Okay, right.
That is a true fact. We are behind the scenes. We do have 3 different stations that we respond out of, and factual is that we're here to protect the magic of all the guests and cast members that are here at the resort.
How many father-son teams are at the Disneyland Fire Department?
I think there are maybe 2 or 3. Family members have come and gone. I mean, it was just a unique thing that for me that I showed up 6 months after Dad was hired here, and I had no idea he was working in Disneyland. So that was the fun factual thing for me, was showing up for what we call traditions, where they introduce you into the Disneyland culture. And as I'm walking in, Dad's walking off his shift. So
You didn't know he worked here?
I had no idea whatsoever. And here we are. He's 16 years into it. I'm a little over 15.
So I guess you could say he didn't help you get this job.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I just think being here at the resort, we know you guys work here, and I would assume you guys are somewhat fans of Disneyland too. Is there any favorite ride or favorite snack you guys have?
The Mickey Rice Krispie treat is always is a fan favorite. Ride wise, I think it's Pirates of the Caribbean. I always enjoy that one.
I don't really have a favorite ride. I guess Rise of the Resistance when I can get on it.
Yeah.
That's probably the coolest ride I've been on. And then I think my favorite treat would be the churro toffee. Oh yeah, that's by far my favorite, and I like introducing other people to that so they can find the same addiction that I have. So yeah,
You guys are kind of making me hungry.